Today on Collecting History, we're going to be talking about phrenology. Phrenology was the study of the cranium as an index for one's personality. Now, phrenologists believed that these were preordained parts of the brain that they called organs, individual organs that determined a person's personality. Now, the father of phrenology was a man named Joseph Franz Gall, who was Austrian. He believed that these parts of the brain, the organs, predetermine someone's personality. So Dr. Gall made an observation when he was just a grade school student. He observed that classmates that had the best memory all had bulging eyes. I know, kind of a strange observation, but he carried this over as he went to medical school and still thought of this stuff. So as he came up with his index of the brain, he remembered these students, and you could see right here, and this is the literary, observing, knowing faculty. So if you had a good memory, this was probably bulging. Have you ever heard of the term lowbrow, highbrow, and well-rounded? All those come from phrenology. In the United States, the Fowler Brothers were the ones that popularized phrenology, and you can see here in the finale we have an original phrenology head. The Fowler Brothers were named Lorenzo Niles and Orson Squire. Now, they wanted to go into a life in the church, but once they started to study phrenology, they started to preach phrenology as a tool as a way of a moral compass, I guess you could say. And they went around the United States and they turned a lot of people into phrenology. And it even came to a point where employers would ask potential employees to get their heads read to make sure they were hiring proper people. Well, actually, phrenology turned out to be a pseudoscience. It really wasn't a science. And phrenologists started to use phrenology to keep people that were non-Caucasian down, so preconceived notions about people. And phrenology eventually lost its luster. But if you go to our blog, you can read about an interesting case in 1834. It was the first case in the United States where psychiatry in the form of phrenology was used to try to defend a 9-year-old boy. Now, it does have some sensitive content, but it's a very, very interesting case. So go ahead and check that out. And when you do, this is the part of the brain, the area of destructiveness that this case was dealing with. So thank you, and until next time.